Hey everybody, happy Friday, and we're going to be doing some more Christmas crafting, but first I just want to show you a few more bits that I picked up I think last week and possibly the week before, but they're so cool. So I went to this antique centre when I went to a garden centre, and I did film it. I did take you with me, but it's going to come at the end of the month. And I got some, oh look at these, a pound for old touring maps. These were £2, but there's like 4 in there, but old maps. I just love it. And then they had these really gorgeous units, like filing cabinets, metal ones, old, really old, and they had the little thin drawers in, so I was having a look through the drawers just because, well, you know, I'm nosy, and there was these. Some of them are new and some of them are vintage file folders. So I took them out. You can see the vintage ones because they're really yellowy. Then they're a bit dirty as well. But can you see where they're yellowing? Look. So I took them out and I said to her, these were in that filing cabinet. Can I buy them off you? And she kindly said, you can have them. So she gave me them, so that was really, really cool. But this is so cool. I used to love playing with these back in the day, so when I saw packs of them, I was like, yes please. Beer mats, look at these beer mats, all different shapes and sizes. Oh, hold on, let me get rid of Russell. They were double wrapped. I mean, cellophane bags are the bane of my life anyway, because you can never find where they've been sealed. For some reason they're like static and they just stick and you can't find them. But then to put sellotape over it as well, like, oh my goodness. But look at all these, they're so cool. They are so cool. So we've got square ones, we've got ones with like funny shapes on, round ones, more square ones, oh, jigsaw pieces, and more round ones, just lots. I'm pretty sure, yep, some oval ones in here as well. They're just, I mean, look at that. Isn't that just so cool? They're just so cool. Look at that one. I love them. I absolutely love them. And there's nothing better than revamping these. They're just, I love them. So I think they were, some of them are vintage and some of them are not, but I think they were like £1 a bag. So I grabbed 4 packs because I do have some somewhere. I've got some big oval ones and some square ones. I think they might be in my old craft room. Yeah, I think that's where they are, in one of my bottom drawers. But we are going to be playing with these this Christmas because they're just so cool. And when I was in Tesco's, because I was craving porridge and I had no porridge oats, so I asked my brother if we can stop off at the supermarket, please. And he was saying, of course, because we can't go out without you having to go to the shops. So I ran in to grab some porridge and I found these. They're 50p for 3 tags, but I'm pretty sure I opened one. I got 4 packs because, well, you know, 50p. This one has got 4 in because somebody that was packing them tied 2 together, so winning. But look at these. Oh my goodness, are they not just, I'm gonna take, I hate this stuff, paper twine. Ugh. But look at these, how cool are they? I just love them for 50p. So yeah, get yourselves down to Tesco's where you get your best clothes, and grab yourself some North Pole gift tags. I'm loving. Do you know what? It's so weird because I'm actually preferring the gift wrapping stuff this year to the actual crafting stuff. How crazy is that? But I also have in my stash, and I think I might have got these last year, from QD, I believe, and they're little tags. And they've got a star, a Christmas tree, and a bauble. Now, what I was thinking was getting some acetate behind it, like some grungy acetate, and maybe stitching around the edge, putting a little cluster on here. So what I did was I got some scraps. Where is it? some little scraps of fabric and ribbon and stuff. Just cut them up. And then I made some little scrap fabric clusters. I mean, how cool are they? And of course, I had to make some of my fabric tabs as well, because they are just, I mean, just look on the side there with, oh, I've got two more ribbon clusters there. Just scraps of fabric, just stitched straight through them. And then we could put that over the top there, like that. Bit of acetate behind. You've got a cool little tag just to slide in. So, loving those. Today, we are going to carry on with our making ephemera from gift wrapping. It's not it's not a series, but my aim, what I want to do is I'm trying to build some Christmas ephemera, because then when December gets here, we can go straight in at making like folios, journals, flip books, pockets, all sorts of goodies, and we've got a nice bundle of ephemera to get started. So we've done the labels, the Christmas labels, and like gift tags are just so easy to come around this year, like a lot easier than it is to get Christmas crafts at the minute. I mean, obviously you've got like the Tim Holtz and the Heidi Swap and the Stamperia, Graphic 45 and stuff like that. You can obviously, you know, they're really nice. But for like, as well, if you just, you know, some of these gift tags are like, these acrylic ones, £1.49 for 6. And, you know, I think these were like £2, and there's 32 tags in there. These were like £1. There's 10 in there. I think these were like £1 or 99 pence, and there's 8 tags in there. And we've got these ones as well. I think these were like £1.99 from TK Maxx. So, you know, the price range is a lot. I mean, you can make your own tags, 100%, which makes it even cheaper, because then you just go for your scrap drawer. But I love gift tags, and I do love using gift wrapping in crafting. So we're going to revamp some of these gift tags. I have got all sorts in here from over the years. Got some more of those ones there. There, we've got some more of those there. Got some, this is just some ephemera from last year. All sorts. And I still can't get over the amount of stickers we have left. And we did, here we go. Here they all are. We did like quite a few bits of ephemera with all these stickers, and look, we've still got so much left. You know, it's just, you really do get your money's worth if you have a look at the gift wrapping. Definitely, especially if you're going like Poundland, Pound Stretcher, Dollar General, Dollar Store, Five Below, Action, like all the really, really cheap shops, and even like the little sort of like corner shops, if you like, they'll have Christmas stuff as well. So have a look in there, like gift wrapping as well. So let's get on and revamp some of these gorgeous bits. Right, so I've pulled some bits out, and straight away I have seen something that is just going to be so easy. And it's just this gift tag on this gift tag and Santa. And then we could find something to go up there, which would be possibly one of those wooden pieces, or that ephemera pack that I brought. There's some bows in it. There we go. Look at that. So we could just put I don't like all the white around that, so I'm just gonna trim some of it off, because really we only want a piece of ephemera to cover up that hole so that it no longer looks like a tag. I mean, unless you want it to look like a tag 100%, you could put a piece of ribbon through it. That would look really cool. So I'm just cutting around the bow. I'm not cutting all the white off. I want to keep some of the white on, just because then it's not red on red. And I know this looks really finicky, but do you know what? These Tim Holtz scissors are just the best for fussy cutting little pieces out. They're awesome. I absolutely love them. Just a little bow, a little bow. Or you could put a star on there as well. We've got some stars on here. A star might look a bit better. So first, I just want to put a reinforcer on the tag. Where's my tweezers? There we go. Just put that there. And then I want to ink it up. But again, because it's kind of shiny, I'm going to use my archival and just grunge it up. And then maybe just kind of go round and blend it in. We're also going to go round Santa. And again, just kind of blend it, because it is a shiny material, so it does blend. And then let's get our sander, because I say it every time, Heidi Swaps stickers sand lovely. And then just sand around the edge of the tag. And yep, we're gonna sand Santa. And last year, I made these. So they're like the little charms, but they're a little bit bigger. And they're plastic rings. I had a bag of plastic jump rings, so I thought I'd use them up. Now I have got a video on this in my Christmas playlist. I just took some of my Christmas stamps and then just glossy accents, put the rings over the top, let it dry. Or put the rings over the top, then glossy accents, let it dry. So we could put one of those on there like that. This one I do believe is the same size. I was going to say a little bit smaller, but it's not. So we could put that on there like that with a little bit. Oh, do you know what? Maybe, is this too much different red? Let's turn Santa. Now that's cool. That is cool. But I'm thinking what about that? A little fabric cluster tab off the edge. I quite like that. I do quite like that. I think the cluster's a little bit too big though. Have I got a smaller one? No, Toni, because that's the same size. And that one's bigger. Oh, I think I might need a smaller one. And maybe we could... Now that I like, that's what we're going to do. I like it a lot. Right, let's glue the ribbon down. And then let's glue Santa. Pull this down a bit. Hold them down. And then I think I did these on Heidi Swap sticker paper. Yeah, I did. Alright, so I'm just going to put a little smidgen of glue as well. And then hold that down there. And there is our first tag. And you wouldn't even know that they were gift tags. And you can put a bit of coffee dyed paper over the back. It could be a journaling spot. Tuck it into a project. I love it. Ah, I love, love, love. So cool. Right, and I'll tell you another bonus as well about using gift tags is you get strings. Like, I mean, look at all these bits of string you get. So you don't have to buy string again because there's loads. Let's put the string back in here. And there we go. There's one. Wouldn't even know it. Right, now what have we got? What have we got to use? I just had an idea for this one. This is one of those ones that is like a folded one, and the hole is here at the backlet. So the string goes through there, and then you stick the back on, and you've got a lovely little gift tag. But I also have these handmade, hand paper gift tags. Do you know what? I'm wondering if we could make it a bit thinner. Oh, there you go, look. Now you've got 2 gift tags. So I think there was like 36 in that pack. Now you can double that up. So yeah, how cool is that? But I thought we could make this a pocket. How cool would that be? But first, I want to cover the back. Do I want to cover the back, or are we just going to stick it down like that? Oh, decisions. I am going to get a little bit of washi tape and just put that over that little bit so that doesn't come out. There you go, that's stuck down. And I do want to just trim this tag down a smoosh, so it's kind of like sticking out just that much. So it's not a lot at all, and we can always keep the scrap. I don't know where I was just about to say I don't know where my little trimmer's gone, but it was sneakily hiding from me. And then we can just, is that still a little bit too big? I think it might be. Let's just take another little smidgen off. Perfect. Right, so again, I'm going to use this one because this tag's got quite a bit of gap above it. So I was going to use my, I might put it at the bottom of the circle so it's a little bit higher. There we go. Just like that. And then get me old punch. And Heidi Swaps reinforces our 1/4 inch hole. So there we go. The punch does not like handmade paper. But that's fine because we can just sand it like that. And then we want to grunge this up. Where did I put my ink pad? Here it is. Just grunge around the edge. And the good thing about gift tags is there's not really a lot you need to do to them, because they're obviously already decorated. I mean, you can add pieces of ephemera to them. So I'm just going down both sides. Make it a little bit 3D. I don't like, I mean, it's not that I don't like it, but I think I kind of want something there. Like that. Kind of that there, because it's too much like that. I am going to use these ribbon clusters because I love them. But I do like that. And then if you think, put the tag in like that. That like that. Let me get those little wooden pieces because these are crying out for that. I got them. Maybe a little gingerbread jar. Oh, maybe a little bit of greenery would be good. Oh. Ah, it's got to be that. What do we think? Do we think it's got to be that, or should we try the bow? Thing is we've already got a bow at the top. Oh, I do like that though. We've also got a nutcracker. Oh, it's that. It's that. You know when you just put something on and straight away you're like, winning. So let's put some glue down here. In fact, you know what? I'm going to wipe that off because this is a porous. It's not porous because it's kind of glossy. I'm just going to sand it a little bit and take the gloss away, and then it'll have the glue something to grab hold of. So I'm just going to put that on there like that. And then we're going to grunge up Mr. Nutcracker. Give him a bit of a sand. And then let's glue him down. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that just so cute? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. That's just so cool. And what we can also do is, let me just make some room. So we've got some ones, because obviously you get quite a few of the same design. So you could 100%, where's my big scissors? There they are. You could cut these out. Like so. Grunge them up. I mean, look how that sands. Oh, it's just delicious. Grunge them up, and then you've got a little piece of ephemera. And then you could also take this bit off. And then you've got another piece of ephemera. You can do this with Christmas cards as well. Like, keep all your Christmas cards. And I mean, I don't know about you, but years and years and years people have been using their old Christmas crafts in their crafts. So yeah, definitely look at the images you've got on your Christmas cards. Or you could even go one step further and you could just so now you've got Christmas wishes. So there's two pieces of ephemera. You've got the car. So let's take our little, I'm going to call these snippet scissors because They're so good. They're so good. So just cut round. And then give it a little grunge, and you've got a piece of ephemera. And you got, so out of one tag, you've got like 3 separate pieces of ephemera. Plus you've still got this bit that you can play with as well. But what I want to do is, I think I'm going to keep the first bit. The only trouble is I don't like the gold trim. I don't like the gold trim. I do not. So I'm wondering, I keep losing, there it is. I keep losing my ink pad. So I'm wondering if I can just kind of turn it bronzy. So as I was sanding it, I sat there and I was like, oh, I know how to get rid of the gold trim, because I am trying to use like glitter and gold and stuff like that, but it's not easy. So I have got I've pulled out some of my Christmas washi tapes. Well, they're not just mine, there's some Heidi Swaps in here as well. I think there's some Tim Holtz in here too, and maybe the star. This one is Heidi Swaps, but I do like this one. My stripe, my Christmas stripe. So let's I'm just going to have it kind of hanging over the edge. So the trouble is because it's dark cardstock underneath, you can kind of see through. Well, you can't kind of see through, you can see through. But I still kind of like it. I do kind of like it. I'm doing it. I like it so much better. I don't even mind the gold across the top, but I'm just thinking what about some stars? Yes, I like that. Right, so because, he just fell over, I'm just going to put a little line of glue, just for the pure simple reason that it is glossy cardstock. I don't even care that you can see the gold underneath. Covering up part of the tree, but that's fine. That looks so much better. And then what I want to do on the inside is get some of my coffee dyed paper, and I'm just gonna use glue stick for this. Just gonna line it up. Oop, ripped some of the paper there, but that's fine. I'm just gonna manipulate the paper a little bit. There we go. Get the scissors. And what you could also do with this is you could make like a little notebook and put a little notebook inside it, like make it an actual little secret journal, and just one staple, couple of bits of paper, and you've got like a mini journal to go in your big journal. Look at that. How cool is that? I like it. And then what you could also do is take it a step further . Maybe not on one of these, but maybe on one of these. So let's use the washi tape again down the bottom. Like that. We could keep this brown at the top, but I'm just going to take my pencil and mark across, and then let's see if we've got anything. No, we don't want another car. We don't want another car. That does look quite cool. But no. Right, so where's my two? I've got two little paper pads. What? Oh, here they are. So we've got this one, and some are foiled and some are plain. We've got wood. I love that one. Oh, so much. Yeah, I got this last year. I don't know if I want to use the wood. I kind of like that. That's quite cool. Maybe this. You know, as soon as you see it, you just know. So let's put some glue on the bit. We want to put the paper on. And then we're just gonna take this bottom bit. Oh, before we do that, grunge the bottom. Line that up. I'm just gonna go just a little bit below the line so that it's underneath the tag. And then, excuse me, get the scissors. Go around the edge, sand it. And then put some glue on the bottom and the top. Do we want some down here as well? Yeah, let's put some down, just down one side. And then, because the tag's a little bit bigger, then, I mean, it's not much. It's like not even one line on the ruler. Well, to be honest, it's practically the same. So let's put, oh, look at that. I mean, come on, just from 2 gift tags and a couple of bits and pieces you've already got. So you've got an opening, which is just so cool. And then we've also got another slide, tag slide. But do you know what would look really cool in that? Where is it? So these tags, they come in 2 sizes. So let's have, yeah, literally just gonna need like a 1/4 inch off. And then, excuse me. Is that too big? Maybe a little bit more. That's better. Look at that. It's so cool. Do we want to cover this? Do we? What do you reckon? Shall we? I think we might. I think we might. So let's cover it with some more. Oh, I got a bit of ledger here. Is that going to fit? Perfect. Oh! I'm not looking. And then cut that out. And I'm just using scraps. could also put something on the back, and I probably will, but I'm not going to do it today. I'm also not going to cut the hole in it. No, do you know what? I am going to cover it. I'm going to cover it. And again, I'm going to use scraps because I've got them. So what I'm going to do to utilise this is I'm just going to cut that like that. Keep that little bit of scrap. And then I'm going to... I didn't know... Did you see me then? I was like... I didn't know which bit I wanted to grab first. So just so it's all cohesive, I'm going to put a bit of washi tape down the side there, and washi tape down the side there. Oh, I inked the wrong bit. And then let's glue this bit down. Over the washi. Because what I want to do is I want to... Oh, get off my finger. I want to put a tab on it. Of course you do. Of course you do, Toni, yes. But yeah, you know, I'm not going to go through the Christmas crafting with no tabs. And yes, prep yourself, people. There is going to be a Christmas tab cluster video because, well, it's me. So this is going to go in here like so, little hidden journaling spot like so. And then I'm thinking, do we want... that's a little bit too... I mean, we could fold it over. We could fold it over and put one on there. Like that. That'd be pretty cool. But we have got... Oh. We have got that. However, I like that up there. And if I didn't have to thread my needle again, because, well, we all know I don't like doing that, I would probably stitch it on. Because... well, just because it would look cool. But do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the easy option out and I'm going to get my teeny attacher. And I'm just going to put 2 staples in the top there. I like that. And I'm thinking not a fabric cluster. I mean, this will just look so cool, wouldn't it? Oh, look at that. And then that's like that. Oh, it's going on. It's going on. I keep dropping my ink. My glue, even. Look at that. This is why I love handmade ephemera, like pre-doing it. I did think I had. I mean, we could put... We could put that over there and put it on there like that, so that this was... It's too much tone. That's even too much for you. I'm just going to leave it as it is, but I am going to add this teeny weeny little bow that I cut out earlier, because it would be a waste not to use it. And it does look proper cute on there. And look at that. We've got an opening and we've got a pocket too. How perfect is that? So we've got 3 bits so far made from just gift tags. I do want to do something with, where are they? The acrylic ones that I've got, the clear ones. So I'm thinking, do I want to keep it a gift tag? I don't want this. I don't want that. And I don't think that hole is... No, it's not. But I have got... Oh, don't drop them, don't drop them. I've got some really big, chunky, oh, look at that, brads, like that. So, I'm gonna just open it for the minute so that it stays on there, like that. Let's sneak those back without, get in there, without dropping them. And then, what are we going to do? We could just put... No, P's too big. Let's put some cheesecloth on it. And go from there. Mind you, cheesecloth, I have got this. I've pulled out a few bits just to save some time, and we're going to go with this. So we're going to grunge and we're using one of the labels from what we did on Wednesday. Another bit of sanding. And then this is another one of those wooden pieces. This is a scrap piece of coffee dyed book paper. Right, so because we're sticking onto acetate, I'm going to go with Fabri-Tac because it does like glass and wooden trims and stuff. So if it does glass, it's going to do acetate. So let's put this. And I'm going to put this off to the side. Let's glue this bit down. And then we want this over here. First off, we want this little bit down. And then this little bit down. And then we want the tree to go over the to and from. This is going to go on here. So we need to put this down first, so we know how far back to put the tree. Ho, ho, ho. And then we need to put this bit down. My belly is literally going... Is it lunchtime? And then we want... Make sure this is... And then this can go... Can you hear? Did you hear that? Oh dear. It must be lunchtime. And then we're just going to stick the 25 up there. Like so. And then look at that. Isn't that just so cool? But on the back, I mean, not that it looks too bad on the back. It doesn't. I've got my 3-inch punch because I do believe this is a 3-inch acetate tag. I don't know why I forgot my words then. So this is just a time card that Barbara from Buy Bar Paper Lovers gifted me, and I grunged it up with some coffee. I'm pretty sure it's near enough. Look, it's near enough, but we're also going to have to grunge the inside. Now, I'm not too sure if I'm going to like the blue on the other side. Oh, look at that. Now that I do like. I do. Right, let's get that other bit and let's cut two. There we go. And then I was just about to put my ink dauber in the lid then, before I realised that's not the ink pad. And then we'll get this one, put it straight over the top. Put a spot of glue where the cluster is. Place this I love that. I knew these acrylic tags were going to be cool. And then when we come to put this on our page, we can put it in with the brad, and then that will, like, let's put it at the top of the tag as a, for example. First, I really do want to ink that, and then a little sandage. Right, so let's put that over there. What's going on? Open that up, push it down, and then look, you've got a hidden journaling spot. I mean, that, I'm sorry, but that on that tag alone looks really cool. But look at that. How cool is that? It's so cool. I think I'm going to get my hammer and I'm going to hammer that down and give it a bit of texture. Doesn't that just look cool? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put it on this tag because I've just had another idea. Right, so I'm going to cover this tag. Do we want it on one of these? No, I want it on one of these, and I'm going to cover it, but I'm going to pick one out of my Noel. It's quite cute, but no. My favourite. Yes, yes, yes. I just love stripes at Christmas. Or do we want a blank red one? I do love this. We used this page the other day. Maybe, no. What about a big green? Bring out the Christmas tree. No, I do like that. Oh, too busy. All right. I think the stripes is too much. And we'll go with the snowflakes. Let's go with the snowflakes. Is this going to be the... No, but it's okay because we can cut a little bit off the bottom of the craft tag. That's fine. Where's my big scissors? Yep, so we'll just cut that off there. This here. Oh, where's my dauber? There it is. And give it a bit of a sand. I was just going to poke it through the hole, but do you know what? I'm not going to be that destructive. So I do think that this needs another, where are they? Another reinforcer on, because, there they are. It needs something for, as like a cushion. There we go. You're not going to see it, so it doesn't really matter. And then with this and our journal, let me find, so let's pretend this is a journal. Then you can go, how cool is that? I mean, come on, isn't that just so cool? And then that also slides up and down. So cool. So cool. But I do want to reinforce this a little bit. So I'm going to put some... Right, so these ones are the ones that I got from BM stores, and I love them. I absolutely love them. So let me just... because you're looking a bit wonky up there. This is just some of the ephemera that I have got out of one of each. I haven't cut that one up yet. But we've got 2 frames out of these ones. Look at those. So 2 frames we could use. Perfect. I also cut another one up and just kept the strips. Perfect. Then we've got 2 little Santa Clauses. We've got numerous amounts of words. So we've got Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. We've got a little one off here. And when you think that, I think you get like 10 of each tags. So you could literally make so much ephemera. So even with this bit that says delivered December 25th, so I have got one of them that says delivered December, it's wonky, delivered December 25th. But then I also cut out, I'm sorry, my OCD would just not allow me to leave it like that. So I've left it full, but then I've also got delivered and December 25th. But you could also go again and you could have delivered December and 25th. So loads and loads of ephemera out of these tags, including this one. So if we get our scissors, and I'm going to cut the strips. So we've got even more red and white strips to play with. And then I'm just going to cut along this gold line and underneath special delivery, and then trim this off, and we've got naughty and nice. I mean, you could even, so there's another 2 bits of ephemera. And then we could chop that off, and maybe even carefully, because my circle cutting skills is not good, even though I quite like that. This bit needs trimming off though. And then we've got that, which so cool. And then we've also got this bit. We want to keep the checked twice. So there's another piece of ephemera. And then let's cut this out, and I am going to cut, oh, look at that. By all means get a punch. That's atrocious. Yeah, by all means get a paper punch. So we've got that there, And then we've got this little delivered up here. Perfect. And then we've got this here. I'm going to get a punch for that. That's no way I'm chopping that up. There we go. Ta-da! Look at all that ephemera we've got just from 4 tags. Look at all that. And then we've got these bits as well that we cut out of the other tag. So have a look. Even if you don't want to use the gift tags like I've used them, like have a look and see if you can cut off the frames around the edge and stuff. And then look what we've made today. Look, and we've still got this kind of ephemera is going to be absolutely perfect. Can you guess what for? Can you guess what for? Tabs. It's perfect size for tabs. Come here. Thank you. But look what we've made so far. Look what we've got today. This is just out of 3 tags. And then we've also changed these as well. Ah, I love them. I absolutely love them. So thank you everybody for being here with me today. Don't forget to tag me in your socials. My socials are in the description box or at the end of the video. I'd love to see how you recreate some gift wrapping. So yeah, make sure you tag me in socials because I want to see your work. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.